All right, Trajan Langdon admitted something very, very interesting. He said that, and I put on the screen, he don't know if the Detroit Pistons actually got better with the additions of Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson. Admitted that he may not have done his job, but he's right. In the first strike of things, he struck lightning with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris, even though some people are like, he struck in both of them and struck fire with Malik Beasley. And I really think Malik Beasley was the priority. They was expected to lose Dennis Schroeder. And I don't know where Tim Hardaway, I think they wasn't really bringing him back. And Malik tore it all up. Where his situation tore it up. He's innocent until proven guilty. And now he's saying that the moves that we made, I don't know if we're going to be better. And, you still hear Vujovic rumors. But honestly, if I'm an honest guy with you, they need another guy that can score, and they need a facilitating point guard, and then maybe you think about having a stretch five. But I mean, yeah, he struck lightning. He struck lightning, and I hear that Joe Dumars got a lot of backlash for that Derek guy from Maryland. I like his game a lot. Hey man, he's saucy as fuck, bro. He look like the Black Jokic. I seen a little bit of his summer league highlights. He looked like the Black Jokic out there, but nonetheless, it's all a crapshoot, and really pretty much what they banking on. When you think about the biggest thing I got, they had 3 holes, they filled 1. They had a hole with Schroeder, they had a hole with Tim, they had a hole with Malik. They filled Malik with Karis LeVert. In ways it's an upgrade, and in a way it's a downgrade. The downgrade is the durability. So that's why I said another reason they need another scorer. Because you really depending on Ivy and Karis LeVert. Ivy coming off an injury and Karis LeVert always injured. And then Duncan Robinson, it's a downgrade defensively from Tim Hardaway Jr., but it's an upgrade shooting-wise. And then you looking for a facilitator. Now, if you're going to say, I got a video coming, you're going to let Marcus Sasser control the maestro, as the backup point guard, so be it. Are you going to go get a Malcolm Brogdon? That's up to them. They have to figure it out. But for the most part, with him saying we don't know if we got better, it sounds like they may be done making moves. And really what they're banking on is development. Because if you're going to bank on Karis LeVert being that guy off the bench like Malik Beasley, a little known fact, Malik Beasley played 82 games last year. He played 82. So you got Malik playing 82 games, right? He played 82 games. LeVert is often injured. So who gonna be your secondary scorer? I know you like Ivy, but outside of Ivy and K, who is gonna be that guy that go get you a bucket? Who gonna be the ninja to get you a bucket? That's the $1 million question. Who is gonna be the guy to get you a bucket? So are you banking on Marcus Sasser finally stepping up, which is growing pain should have came when they had a 14-win season? I don't understand. I did never understand Steve Kerr's stance on that, where when the Warriors had that down, it was, kind of treading water. They've been treading water the last couple of years. Why not just develop Jonathan Kuminga? That's what I didn't understand. Why not develop Jonathan Kuminga then? Why not develop Moses Moody then? Get it out the way now. The same thing for Marcus Sasser. He should have been able to play through his growing pains in a 14-win season. Am I wrong? He should have. So now you're banking on him now, and it's third season to come in, and what you banking on him to be the facilitator, another spark plug scorer. You get this trade exception. We know they probably not gonna use it for shit. Hey. But he makes a valid point. He makes a very valid point. I don't know. Because what they're actually banking on is the development of young players. That's what they're banking on. They're banking on Ivy coming back, but then again, guess what? The thing about getting Malik Monk, you would have had him for at least one more year. You wouldn't have had a lot of pressure to sign Jaden Ivey. But he understands where he at with it. Do I think they're a better team than last year? That's only going to be determined by Cade Cunningham. That's only going to be determined by Asar Thompson, Ryan Hollins, Marcus Sasser. That's only going to be determined by them. Real talk. That's only going to be determined by them. So, but yeah, I mean, I love the honesty. I love the honesty. So, but he know. So, same similar to the Lions. They banking on healthy players, and they banking on the development of players. So, I mean, I ain't mad at it, but I think a lot of people are like, damn, if you would have made a play for this player or that player, like the East is wide open. So that's the sad thing about it. Detroit teams never really go for it. Ever since that Tiger team, they never really go for it. So that's just the honest truth. Never really go for it. So financially, and that's why the thing when they did with Sheed, it was like, wow, they got Rasheed fucking Wallace. We couldn't believe it. We was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hated to see my boy Bobby Sura go though, but we was like, wow, they went for it because they don't go for it. So and then you got an owner that spent a whole bunch of money. So, but we'll see what happens. But I still just feel like they missed the boat on finding somebody else that can score the basketball. That's what they miss. They're gonna go into next year. They got Karras, who's a more complete scorer than what's the brother's name? Malik Beasley. And they got Ivy coming back, but I just felt like it was room for somebody else. And none of those guys exist on the market as far as the free agency. So, I mean, you need somebody that can really go out there and just, and they say there's no market for Cam Thomas. I mean, at this point, I would say, yeah, I get him in a 2-year, $30 million or $28 million trade exception, with the deal. Yeah, I'll go out there and just, plug him in off the bench. But then they probably figure I got Marcus Sasser that's just like him. You know what I'm saying? At the end, do we play defense? Do we do the I just straight up use him as a straight up, stick of dynamite off the bench. Just go give me a bucket. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.